I pray. I pray that this is the very last Kanye West video that I make for a while. I freaking pray because I have a lot to get off my chest. And after I do, I hope that's it. We'll see how long this lasts.
You are watching a master at work.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy WattsTV, and today we are talking about Kanye once again. But again, before we actually get into the video, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you're rocking with the content. And also, please do me a favor and follow me on my social media. Follow me on my Instagram at WattsTV94. Same thing as my Twitter at WattsTV94. I appreciate it. Let's get to 5K by the end of the year, guys. I'm honestly not too far away. Okay, I keep getting subs every day. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all my new subs. I really appreciate you guys. So let's make sure I hit that 5K. Let's say, at the end of December at least, or before, whatever happens. But yeah, let's try to make it there. All right, back to Kanye. Jesus. So I wanted to talk about Kanye one more time because a lot of you, I'm not going to say a lot, but a decent amount of you still seem to think Kanye is some sort of genius, right? You think he is just this genius. This is a part of his master plan. Oh, y'all don't even know what Kanye got going on up here. You don't know the moves that he making. I see what he doing. Like you don't even understand. Like it's going above your head, bro. Kanye is not as big of a genius as you think. And not everything that he does is part of a master plan. Now, I don't know if you're just in denial because you don't want to believe that he's saying and doing all of the things that he's doing without a purpose, because this is one of your idols and you don't want to see him do anything without a specific reason, and you don't want to see him say off the wall shit and act, wild or whatever. I get it. If that's the case, whatever, but I'm trying to wake you guys up to reality. And no, not in a sneako way, in a regular ass way. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? So there are a couple of things that you have to think about here, because a lot of people keep saying that this is a part of his master plan. He talked about how Sway was right and that he needs to go independent, and now he did say that he does want to go independent. And after his contract with Adidas ended, he said that he was going to start creating his own Yeezy factories and just selling his shoes like from his brand, just himself. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But him saying the anti-Semitic things about Jewish people and Adidas basically canceling their contract with him, that was not a part of his plan. I'm sorry to tell you that wasn't a part of his plan. There were several different avenues that he could have took to get out of the deal with Adidas. He could have waited. He possibly could have even bought them out, or he could have literally done anything else besides say any anti-Semitic shit. This was not a part of his plan. He specifically said, I can say anti-Semitic shit and Adidas can't drop me. I can say anti-Semitic shit and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Now, he wasn't saying that he really believed it. He believed it. And then they dropped him. This is not a part of some master plan. Guys, one of the things that you guys need to realize, Kanye West took pride that he was a billionaire, that he was a black billionaire, right? He specifically said, I do not want to take advice from people who make less money than me. And now the fact that he lost that money, that was a huge shot to his ego. And I'm telling you right now, he's feeling it. He's most definitely feeling it. He's probably saying, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said what I said. Maybe I should have said it differently. If this doesn't prove that this is not a part of his master plan, then I'm sorry, you just don't have common sense. Kanye is literally just saying this. Do you know how I know he's just saying this? Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't feel the need to fucking apologize. Yeah, let's talk about it. He then said this dumb shit. I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now. Thank you, God, for humbling me. Why would he say that if this was a part of his master plan? Guys, this shit is not rocket science, okay? It's okay. Kanye is not as big of a genius as you think. And it's okay. Let's listen to the clip. Let's see what he has to say.
Black Lives Matter came out, it made us come together as a people. Now afterwards, yes, there was some things where the money went. There were some things where it was used in order to push us to the Democratic vote. There were people behind it involved. That happened, but the general feeling. So when I said that, and I questioned the death of George Floyd, it hurt my people. It hurt the black people. So I want to apologize to hurting them, because right now God has shown me by what Adidas is doing and by what the media is doing, I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now. So I thank you, God, for humbling me and letting me know how it really felt. Because how could the richest black man ever be humbled other than to be made to not be a billionaire in front of everyone off of one comment? Dear black.
Okay. Couple of things here, right? I will admit, the entire Black Lives Matter agenda, yes, it probably pushed us to Democratic votes. That's fine, okay? And I'm not talking about the message behind Black Lives Matter. I'm talking about the actual organization, all right? There was some shicey stuff going on. We already know. You can just Google it, okay? The organization is not perfect. But when we talk about Black Lives Matter, I said this 20 times before on my channel, we're not talking about the fucking organization. We're talking about the actual messaging behind it. So what he was saying is not necessarily untrue, okay? Like, I even agree to an extent. But Jesus fucking... After you said that George Floyd did not die... After you said George Floyd did not die from that cop's knee being on his neck, you said he died from fentanyl. Why would you say, I know now what it feels like to have a knee on my neck? This man's publicist is fucking stressed, bro. Like, he is stressed right now. He or she. I know they stress it, because what the fuck? Why the fuck would you say that? That's just not smart. You do not know what it's like to have a knee on your neck. You know how you find that out? To actually have somebody's fucking knee on your neck, stupid. And then you possibly die. Then you'll know how that feels. Well, maybe not, because you'll fucking be dead, but you get what I'm saying. What the fuck is the matter with you? And then you people still act like this is all a part of his master plan. Bro, Kanye doesn't know what he's doing. He barely even knows what he's saying right now at this point, all right? All of this shit, and I hate to say it, and I hate to blame it on this, but I'm sorry, a lot of this has to do with his mental health. Like he said before, he has mental health issues. I don't know if he's taking his meds or not or whatever, but this is obviously an issue, and he has no friends. Do you know how I know he has no fucking friends? Because nobody is trying to put this nigga in his place. Nobody's saying, yo, yay, you wilding, you moving crazy. This and no, his so-called friends stick beside him. They stick beside him, and they agree with anything that he fucking says. That's not a friend. A friend is going to challenge you 24/7. A friend is not a yes man. Those are two different things. I don't know if he said anything else in this interview. Oh, yes. Let's listen. Let's listen.
If you look at the definition of DEFCON, it means to get extra defense, which obviously I must have needed.
Yeah.
I must have needed that extra defense.
Are you worried you ruined your legacy, Kanye?
How?
Sway?
Well,
Stop.
I'm
No, it's a good question.
I'm not worried.
It's a good
I'm just
fucking
not
question.
worried, period. God is alive. God runs the world. You know, God even runs Hollywood. God is alive. And he's using me right now. He chose me for such a time like this to basically for the media to put their knee on my neck, for Adidas to put their knee on my neck. All I ever wanted at Adidas, I left Nike because Nike wouldn't give me a percentage for my shoes when I had the Red October, and my girlfriend at the time was pregnant, and I needed to get some money. Because if I was the kid that just had the red shoes, then actually if you look at...
He needs to stop saying, now I know what it feels like to have a knee on my neck, all right? There's a difference between losing money and actually dying, so please stop saying that.
I could have never been a black man wearing a red hat. When the like Nike would have shut me down immediately, right? But because Adidas was a German company, it gave me a little bit more room to be able to express myself and to actually have a political opinion. I could have never been a black man wearing a...
Okay. All right. So not much came out of that interview besides that. And the people, but this is what I'm talking about. These are the people that I'm referring to, right? When he talks it, yeah, no, I hear you, yay, you got a point. Yeah, like, no, that was a legit question. Like, do you think, is this going to affect your legacy? Yes. Everything that you say, everything that you do is going to affect your legacy. You probably tarnished it. Because not only did you saying this one specific thing affect you, it also affected a lot of people around you, including your employees, your school. Half of that was the parents' fault, though, because why would you put your school why would you put your kid in an unaccredited school? Like, that's stupid. And also, it affected your family. So these are just 3 factors that you just don't give a fuck about. And I know you don't really give a fuck about them when it comes to the things that you say, because you haven't mentioned it once. You haven't mentioned it. This is affecting the people around you. Guys, Kanye is not a genius, and it's okay. Now, musically, like when it comes to artistry, sure. Kanye is super artistic, creative, musically inclined. I will give you all that. Kanye is a musical genius, but that is all that I'm going to give you. Not everything that he does is calculated. I want to let you guys know that Kanye is still a person at the end of the day, okay? He is not perfect. Everything that he does not have some grand scheme behind it, and it's okay. Let it go. It's okay. He's not the genius that you think he is. All right, now guys, please do me a favor. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree with anything that I said? And again, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and also follow me on my social media again at WattsTV94. That's Instagram and Twitter. Let me know what you guys think, man. Peace.